This is Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update for September 10th. Well, the USDA will release their September crop report at 11 a.m. Central Time today. It's going to be very interesting to see if this report has any surprises contained in it. Yesterday saw the December corn futures trade down to the 200-day moving average, but at that level we saw buyers step in and start buying. By the time the smoke cleared, December had rallied and ended up closing down only a quarter of a cent for the day. The weekly ethanol production report showed production up by 18,000 barrels per day over last week, while stocks decreased by 720,000 barrels. In South American news, CONAB lowered their estimate of the Brazilian corn crop down to 85.75 million metric tons. The USDA is currently projecting Brazil to be at 87 million. Soybeans had a generally weaker session, with soybean oil seeming to dictate the lower direction. We also saw some selling by traders who feared the potential for a bearish surprise in today's USDA report. On the demand side of the equation, we had another export announcement. This time it was the sale of 132,000 metric tons of beans to China. Wheat suffered double-digit losses in all three classes in yesterday's trade. Some of the weakness was attributed to the large FSA acreage number released on Wednesday, as well as to the larger-than-expected Canadian stocks and Australian production estimate. Cotton was lower for this session. At the finish, we had the December futures down 86 points, closing at 93.22. Livestock futures were mixed. At the finish line, October live cattle were up 65 cents, while October feeder cattle were a mere 2.5 cents lower at the close. October lean hog futures lost some ground, finishing $1.90 lower for the session. Class 3 milk futures saw their upward momentum pause. Now, it's been a very good run, as the October Class 3 milk futures are $1 per hundredweight higher than they were just a week ago. At the close, we had the October futures 5 points lower, settling at $17.55. Meat cutout values were lower. We had choice box beef ending the day down $2.28, closing at $332.58. Select boxes dropped by $1.72. They ended the session at $296.45. Pork carcass cutout values surrendered ground as well. They closed down $1.70, settling at $108.70 per hundredweight. This has been Craig Haugard with your Financial Issues Ag Update. We'll be right back with more financial issues after this.